Hello everyone, welcome back to Cities XL and welcome back to Waterfront City. In the last episode I think I made a little mistake. As you may remember, we created the sunken freeway part around the circle here, and this circle will be similar to this one. And when we take a look at the level of this freeway, we can see let's take a look at these walls. As you can see, we are slightly below the second line, and for the other circle I built the freeway just slightly below the first line, exactly at the first line. So we need to be a bit more below the terrain level. If we take a look at the other side, we can see that I created a little wall over here. Oh, this is not very nice with the concrete texture. Yeah, you can see it. A little wall. So the pedestrian path has a slightly higher level. Also, the surrounding terrain have a slightly higher level than the freeway. So yeah, we need this here as well. And away from camera, I fixed the situation. So you can see now we can see the second line on the wall texture as well, but there seems to be some slight differences in the terrain levels. So there's a bit more wall texture below the second line, as over here, as at the other circle. But I think it's okay this way. And yeah, unfortunately, this here seems to be a bit messy. Yeah, I think the terrain level down here is not right. So let's fix this here as well. There is a little, yeah. There we are a bit too low. Here we are a bit too high. Here we are right. So let's remove the whole part. Yeah, it's a bit messy at the moment. Can we put something like this? Yes. Let's remove it. This should be still at the right level. Okay, looks good. And now we need to build a road part over here. Or maybe we should fix the pedestrian path first. Yeah, it's also not very precisely built. This is the problem when you adjust things. Sometimes it ends up not very nice. Of course, I could do this away from camera as well, but unfortunately I have not so much time today. So if I would do this away from camera, probably my Cities XL episode would delay again, as in the past weeks. So but I want to get back to my schedule. So I thought, let's simply do this while I'm recording. I'm not sure if the terrain level or the slope is close enough to the freeway so that we are able to close this gap here in the pedestrian path. Alright, I think it looks not so bad. We're a bit too close to it. The pedestrian path overlaps with the shoulder. A new word I learned recently. It's this lane here. I was talking about this in the last episode, and I didn't know the right word for this, the right English word. So thank you very much for your help in the comments. Alright. Yeah, I think we get a bit too close to this, so let's try to build another step in the middle. As you can see, yeah, this wall is really not very high. Oh, this is actually too high. I think this looks right. Let's see what it will look in the end. Oh my god. No. No, it's definitely not very nice, this pedestrian pass. There's some issues over here. Oh my god. No, this will not work. Let's see, I think... Oh, also down there we have issues. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I will continue this after this episode. Let's fix this part here. I think I have to remove this freeway part down here, so then the terrain will snap back to the higher level, and we can use the freeway tool to modify the terrain between the pedestrian paths over here and to get this thing on the right level, or the terrain between these two pedestrian paths parts. And now I can reconnect this, and this will hopefully work better than before. Let's try to rebuild. Oh yeah, way better, way better. I think I will use the same technique down here as well, but I will do this later from camera after this episode. Yeah, I really messed things up a lot here. And now we need to build the sunken freeway part. And why the end of this freeway moves upwards a bit? That's interesting. Maybe because I built some kind of connection like this to remove this part. Yeah, I want to finish this freeway. So yeah, this is something I need to do right now. Maybe I should do something like this instead. No. We should do something like this. Now we can remove this. And we can build a road connection to this. And now we can remove this part. Yeah, this looks better. This looks better. Also, reconnecting this area shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so now we need a small sunken freeway step again. And whoa, that was not very precisely, but now we can see the texture on the side of the road, this wall texture. So now I can measure stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks we can see here. And this is around 3. So we are a bit too low below the terrain. So if we go just one step higher, then this will probably work. And now we need to build this yeah, perfectly parallel to this wall. Something like this. I think this is good. Now let's see if we can reconnect this. Yes. Yeah, I think this was a lot better. A lot better. Yeah, let's put this thing till here. We need to do another step like this. Oh, this is pretty close to what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually it was very flat. But I think this was just coincidence. This is not a good spot. Alright, let's try to rebuild this. Alright, I think this is good. Now we have the right level for the freeway. The pedestrian pass is still not very nice, but I think it's nice enough. And it is circularized enough. Later we will have intersections or interchanges here as well, so there will be some some breaks inside of that, or some gaps where the elevated freeway will go through. So I think it's not a problem if this is not perfectly circularized, because later you will not notice this anymore. So now we got this higher pedestrian pass level, and now we need a second pedestrian pass parallel to this one over here. And how much space is there between them? Oh, it's smaller than a single lot, a single small lot. So that makes things a bit difficult to measure. But yeah, maybe not that difficult. Let's expand this farm road. Something like this. And then we should probably go step by step. Somehow this is a bit difficult over here. It creates a curve. Alright. So, now we can put a small lot next to this farm road. And now we can add a pedestrian pass part. Yeah, probably. Yeah, then let's add another lot over here and over there. And then we can start with the pedestrian pass. I think I used this one. And this should be something like this, aligned to the corner of this lot. Is this a bit too far away? I think it is. Let's see if we can build this a bit closer. Somehow, or for some reason, the road tool do a larger jump over here along the road, along the farm road, which is unfortunate. So we have to do another workaround by adding the pedestrian pass over here, so we can use this one for measuring. I think it's because, yeah, now it seems to work better, because the pedestrian pass snapped to the lot. Yeah, I think this is closer to this situation. We can remove that. Let's do this over here as well. So let's switch to pedestrian pass. And that's interesting. Here we have the same situation like with the other lot, the other pedestrian pass. So maybe I should better rework, or no, it's close enough to this, I guess. I think. Oh yeah, this is again perfectly aligned to this. So for some reason this do not work so precisely. Yeah, let's do this here as well. Let's remove this part and that part. And yeah, let's try it again. I think here's the problem, that there is that pedestrian pass seems to snap to this invisible grid that is everywhere. So maybe I should try a mod for this. Someone, I've forgotten his name, linked a mod in the comments a couple of episodes ago, the flexible placing mod, and I think this turns the grid off. I think it was this mod, the flexible placing mod. So maybe I should try this. I wasn't sure about, because sometimes it is a good idea to have this grid, because sometimes it makes things easier, but sometimes, yeah, as you have seen, not really. So let's see when this is parallel enough. Oh, what is this? So move it. This still looks parallel to the pedestrian pass. I think I can live with this. I think this pedestrian pass here, the inner one, is not very precisely as well. Yeah, looks good. So we can, let's switch the texture of the finished parts. I think I should not switch the texture for the inner one. Here it was good, but there not, so let's leave it like it is. So then I will not forget to fix the level issue. I only switch the texture at pedestrian passes that are finished. I try to. Alright, so, and this was that one. That means we now have the border for our lake, which is pretty useful. And now I need to remember the size of the lake. I think if I remember right, it was one large lot and a small lot or so. Is this possible? Yeah, we can test this over here, because we have pretty much the same situation over here. Yeah, I did this here as well. So yeah, I think this is right. So we can use this to measure the right distance to the circle. So the later let's expand this road. Maybe we need this later, but at the moment we need the space over here. What is the terrain situation here? Is it perfectly flat? Not perfectly, but almost. Almost. So yeah, let's use the terraforming tool. Sorry, not the terraforming tool. Let's use the decorations tool. Is the expressway on the right level? This is important for what I'd like to do now. Yeah, looks good. So we just need to put things in here. Wow. Wait a second. No. I want to get a bit closer to this. Alright. Yeah, I think this is good. So now the area here should be perfectly flat. This is necessary for the lake expansion I'm planning right now. So yeah, let's do this. let's add a large lot. A large lot and a small lot over here. Then we can build, or let's expand this pedestrian path. Just a short expansion. And now I can build the second border for our lake. Something like this. And what we can do probably now is just to build a curved pedestrian path that connects this side with that side. Oh, this is exactly what we want. Right? Yeah, let's give it a try. We want... Or maybe here we have a problem. We seems to be a bit closer here to the expressway than over here. So maybe we should put a step... Oh no, 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 no. It is perfect. Perfect. That's interesting. So that we can switch the texture. Oh, this is great. We can switch the texture, and now we have a perfectly created lake over here. This is really nice. And yeah, what we can do now, we could finish a small part over here. We do not have many minutes left, so I should try to hurry, but that should work. Let's give it a try. We can put these houses here as well, so it's like a pattern around the circle. Let's put, I don't know, 4 of them over here. Where they are in packs, and yeah, over here. And we need the ones who can be placed on land. Which are the cool ones? I don't know. I'd like to build one of these houses. We haven't built it here. Oh, this looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, I want to build a house I had not built it somewhere along this lake already. So, with a bit space over here, and then we can do something like one. Is there a bit space between them? Apparently. So, it's been a while since I built these houses, so I cannot remember exactly, but there seems to be a bit space. And this was a bit too much, but I wanted to put this a bit at the other side of this slight curve, because I think that looks a bit better. Alright, so that's it. And as far as I remembered, I created some sort of road around this. So I'm not sure if we're going to make this episode. Oh, this is for some reason a bit too close. Let's rebuild this again. Alright, that's good. So yeah, I built a road around that, or around these houses, and now I built another farm road on a lower level. Let's see on what level. Oh, this is very, very low, or much lower, below the terrain level. Yeah, I should do this here as well. That's simply... of course, I need to do this with the freeway tool. Let's use the freeway tool, the bit space to the pedestrian pass. And let's try to go slightly below the terrain level. So, something like that. With a bit space to the pedestrian pass. Oh, it's not easy to put this parallel to the pedestrian pass. Alright. Oh, this is not so much below the terrain. Here we have a much higher slope. I think there the slope is really too high. That does not look very well, but here we are a bit too low. I don't want to do a mistake now, so let's rise the terrain level again. And let's zoom out because the pedestrian sounds annoys me. And oh, not pedestrian pass, highway. So we go below the terrain, this, and then we do another step. I think maybe, yeah, a second step. So below the terrain and 2 additional steps, and then we are way too low. Damn it. So below the terrain and what? Ooh, damn it. No, I messed things up. Below the terrain, this and a additional step. All right, so that's it. Now we need to put this parallel, maybe a bit closer, something like this. All right, and here we need to be careful. We need a straight part, so like I said, below the terrain and a additional step. So then this should be very flat in the end, this lake. I think a hilly lake do not look very well. And another step. Oh, this was not very parallel to the pedestrian pass. This is not good. Oh, I have to hurry. I have to hurry. Decorations. Alright. And again. And again. This and another step. Alright. I think this is parallel. Ooh, is this... Yeah, here we are a bit too far away from this. Yeah, but this isn't a big problem. We could simply remove this part and we can now still easily... No, it snapped back to the higher level, unfortunately. But if we do things carefully and with a straight road, of course, I think this will probably work. Or, yeah, we can do it. We can do something like this. We can expand this until we reach this very flat area. Now we can rebuild the connection. All right, so this is good. Let's see. Well, let's put this first here. Then we can do a first test with the slope. All right, below the terrain and an additional step. It's a bit hard to say if we are far enough away from this farm road. It's better go a bit more this way. And we need to switch to straight straight road. Alright, so we can put this here and we can connect these. I will build another part over here and then we can reconnect this. Oh, this is a tough situation here. I'm not sure if we are going to make this. So, below the train and another step. As more as I repeat this, as higher is the chance I will not forget this. Alright, so let's build this. Below the train and another step. Oh, I think we are way too close. Way too close. Yeah, I think this is good. Now we can build a curved connection. And now we just need to build this and, ooh, 31 minutes, around 31 minutes. So, that, and another small step. And over here, like this, but it was a bit too close to the higher pedestrian pass level. Alright, so let's expand this here quickly. And then I think we got it. Oh wow, this is not parallel to the higher road level, but I think it's not so important for this situation to do this perfectly. We can, because it will be not noticeable in the end, because it's just the slope down to the water. Alright, so now we can use the decorations tool, and I think or I'm pretty sure I used the normal Cities XL decorations tool for the slope. So, alright. Alright. So, that's the slope. Do we need some other trees along this? No. That's the slope and it looks good. So I can probably remove this, right? Let's put a road connection like this. Oh, what's going on over here? Of course, yeah, we have that hill in the middle. Let's put the freeway connection because of this. And then we can use the decorations tool to lower the terrain level. Let's do this before we remove this freeway part. And now I always forget what kind of water texture I used. Not this one. This one? No. It's too blue. Oh, this one. Probably. Yes. So let's do this. Now we have a perfectly flat rate, perfectly flat lake, and we can remove this now. Probably should put sailboats on this lake later or so. And let's build these textures. Finally. Alright, so yeah, we also have to remove the farm road and put these tree decorations here on this. And yeah, finally, that's it. We created or expanded successfully the lake. And later I will do this here as well. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, finally, thank you very much for watching. And let's switch. And let's go down to the lake. Ooh. This is a nice view from here. She's doing some workout. What was I saying? Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.